Good morning, everyone. Um, I was thinking this morning that God speaks to us, right? So either through messages that we get, you know, things we read, things we see, um, even actually speaking to us sometimes, I think. You might say it's the universe or whatever it is you believe in, through music, through whatever. Well, I say a lot of times that um, he speaks to me almost every day because almost every day, at least once a day, when I look at the clock, it is 9/11. Now, for those of you that know me well, I work for 911, so to me, that's a big sign, right? That's where I'm supposed to be. I think that's what it means. I think that's where I do what's best for me, and I think that that's where I do what he wants me to do, right? So, helping people. I love to help people. But anyway, this morning I was upset because I woke up and I realized that my husband had left to go to work and didn't wake me up, didn't tell me he loved me or kiss me before he left. This is a morning ritual. This is what we do every morning. And I tried to make my feelings go away, oh, he was probably running late or focused on something else and he forgot. But I was still hurt, right? And doing as I usually do in the morning, I pick up my phone and I go through all my notifications, my messages, my messenger notifications, if I've received any phone calls, texts, blah, blah, blah. And I look through Facebook. And this morning I see that one of my dear friends is preparing for her husband to come home and for the loss of him. And it hurts. It hurts because he's her soulmate, and she says that. But she also says she knows that God will get her through. And so then I stop and I think, I'm being petty, right? Here's this woman who's preparing to lose the one person who's been with her for a number of years. I don't remember how many she said. He's her soulmate, her everything. She couldn't stand it when he was away. She couldn't wait to see him again. Still can't. All the things that we do with our better halves. And I thought to myself, and here I am complaining because my husband, who's going out and earning a living and working hard, didn't wake me up to tell me that he loved me and give me a kiss. Seems pretty petty. And then I read something else about, I don't even remember, about loving someone the way Christ loves you. And Christ loves me as I am right now. He knows what I can be. He knows the person I was created to be. But he doesn't put conditions on it, right? So he loves me for me. And if I'm going to be more like him, then I need to love people for who they are now, not who I think they should be or who they can be, but who they are right now, with all their flaws and all their brokenness, all of it. That's rough, right? Because we tend to judge people, which is something we shouldn't do. But we tend to judge people on their beliefs, on their actions, on their brokenness. Best way to put it, I think. Without really knowing the person. So not fair. So I feel like today I need to be less judgmental, which I have been trying to do for a long time. And I need to be more Christ-like, my belief. Again, maybe you believe you need to be more at one with Mother Nature, or more like the universe, or whatever it is that you believe in. But I need to be more Christ-like. I need to be less judgmental. I need to see that people have their faults, but that's who makes them who they are. I need to see that God put them here for a reason, and whether they're going through something and learning a lesson, or they're here to teach others a lesson, we need to see that. We need to see that the addict who's in the throes of their disease and the most horrible part of their addiction is still a lovable person, and they need that love. They need to know that we love them even through their brokenness. You know, people who struggle with PTSD or anxiety need to know that while we might not truly understand what they're going through, that doesn't matter. They're still lovable, and they're still wanted, and they are still here for a reason, and people still need them around. Not in a selfish way. I don't mean need as in I need you here to do this for me, but need them around because truly we are always, every day, learning from each other. So I feel like today we need to start being less judgmental, which is very hard in the world today. It's hard to have the beliefs that we have and not judge people who want to erase our history, and people who want to erase our symbols of our faith, saying that it's a symbol of white supremacy. It's hard not to get angry at people who think that because of the color of their skin that and the color of my skin that I owe them something. It's hard. It's very hard not to judge them. It's not fair because we feel like they're judging us, right? I mean, but what's the saying? 2 wrongs don't make a right. And we have to forgive. You might judge me, and you might think that, you know, you have the right to judge me. But that's not my issue, that's yours. And so we need to learn that we can't control what other people do or the issues that other people have. We can only love them. Let them know that we love them through their brokenness. Not be judgmental. Not judge them based on our belief, our value system. And be more aware of what we're doing. So when I go out into the world today, as I'm just getting up and I haven't done much with anything, I think that's going to be my theme, right? I'm going to be less judgmental. I'm going to smile at people. I'm going to say hi. And it doesn't matter what I think they are or who I think they are, because that's wrong of me. Every one of us was created for a reason. Now, whether you believe it was God that created you or the universe that created you or Mother Nature, who knows? Or even science, right? If you believe in the Big Bang Theory and all of that. We're all created for a reason. And we need to remember that. And we need to treat each other that way. We're all precious, every single one of us. So today I'm taking the lessons, the messages that God gave me, and I'm applying them to life today, right now. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully that helps. So, as you go out in the world today, I hope that you will apply the messages that you've received. Who knows from where, from whom? Doesn't really matter, right? As long as you're doing what you feel you need to do and living your best life. And for those that are suffering, not really suffering, but preparing to face things unimaginable, I just want you to know I'm going to pray for you today. I'm going to pray that God gives you grace, mercy, and comfort. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.